When John Gerard was admitted to hospital for treatment for leg ulcers, he had dementia but was enjoying a good quality of life. But that 4-week stay in hospital changed everything. An outbreak of norovirus meant family visiting time was severely restricted, and the impact on John was disastrous.
When I collected him from hospital, he was incontinent, skeletal, immobile, completely immobile. He couldn't put one foot in front of another. He couldn't actually say a word when I collected him. We thought that if we took him home and looked after him, then we could get him back from this terrible place he'd slid into, but we never did.
John died 9 months later, never having made any kind of decent recovery. Now his daughter Nikki has started John's campaign, which aims to give family and carers of people with dementia the same visiting rights as parents of sick children, which means they can come in at any time.
My father, his leg ulcers were healed. The nurses and the doctors, they did their job, but his life was wrecked. So a carer is there to make sure that that person isn't just there as a patient in the hospital, they're there as a person.
The good news is, at St Mary's in Paddington, it's already happening under a carer's passport system. So this is what the carer's passport looks like. It's nothing fancy, it's just a simple little white card. But it lets the hospital staff know that the carer's got a right to be there, and it makes them feel welcome.
When someone with dementia comes into hospital, it can be an absolutely terrifying experience. They're in a place which is a completely strange environment, with being cared for by people they don't know and they don't recognise, and they might not even know why they're there. And so to have somebody who they know with them to provide support, someone they trust and someone sort of on their team, makes an absolutely massive difference to them.
62 hospitals have already signed up, but Nikki is determined that by November next year, it'll be happening in every hospital.
I do understand that one of the things I'm trying to do is rescue my father, who can't be rescued, but at least other people don't need to go through what he went through and what our family went through.